I would see Mya deliver a joke or set up a joke for Kiki that then hit a home run with a great punchline, and we'd go home and be like, oh, but we just heard that terrible story about that horrible thing, but we were laughing through it.
Oxy Cinematheque is a yearly screening series that is curated by the Media Arts and Culture Department, and the screenings are open not only to the entire campus of Occidental, but they're also open to the surrounding community of Los Angeles. So it's a way for us to bring together both the Occidental community and the larger community around the college. I chose Tangerine because it's not only incredibly innovative in terms of its form, the fact that it was shot on iPhones. The film not only focuses on subcultures like the Armenian subculture and culture of sex workers in Hollywood, who are rarely the subject of mainstream media, but it's also set in a part of Los Angeles that's a kind of drive-by neighborhood. It's a neighborhood that we pass through on our way to other locations. So I thought it would be a really interesting media text to look at for all those reasons.
I mean, it's cool now to have met like Mya Taylor and have heard her perspective on things, and to see the movie after hearing about her perspective.
This film has been just a huge inspiration to me as someone who wants to make films too about my transness and my identity. You don't get very many movies that talk about that kind of thing.
This film's like, it was made just simply because it was an idea that wanted to be made, not from any money or anything, and it just so happened to be such a success.
So we didn't go in there really expecting anything, except for we knew that we wanted to have some sort of climactic conversation.
This film hit at a certain time where obviously, you know, the general public and audiences were interested in hearing stories like this. I think this is just a sign of the times. I think it's just literally, you know, one step forward in awareness.
You know, we were wondering, like, what goes on in this area? You know, are there any stories that you can tell me about and this and that? And I was like, well, sure. At that time, I was struggling in life, period. And when Sean came to me, I kind of feel like, still to this day, I feel like he was the angel that God sent to me to be like, okay, it's your time to shine. There's not going to be any more struggling for you. No more selling your body. You know, no more sleeping at different people's houses and stuff like that.
We're still doing pretty much the same thing we did 100 years ago. We're trying to tell stories within a 90-minute period of time. It's just how we're telling that story and how much it will cost to tell that story. And I think technology is helping people break into what was once a very elitist, a special club that was only for people with privilege and with people who had connections.
I was so insecure with myself at that time because I just started my transition, and I would wear shades all the time, like big shades, because I wanted to hide most of my face. I felt like I looked masculine, and I felt like I was just ugly, and I had to come out of that for the film. And I guess I switched into my alternate ego, and I had became Alexandra.
Cindy and Alexandra, I think because they're played so wonderfully by Mya and Kiki, I think they are very appealing characters, and I think that these characters are lovable, and I think they demand not only the empathy of audiences, but the attention of audiences.
At first it was hard for me to watch the film because of the insecurities and all of that, but when I look at it now, I'm like, look at what you did, you know?
People have to support independent cinema, and they have to, you know, not only monetarily, but they have to spread the word.
Representation is important because I remember, like, back then, like, when I was 18 and I used to just dress up at nighttime, you know, to go out and work because I was too insecure to do it for the daytime. It was hard, you know, people be driving by, faggot, you know, and that, this and that, but I think there's less of that now because we're more visible. So yeah. I love you guys. That's what this whole school should know. I love you guys. And this school is fabulous, by the way.